Every single day, Red Bull produces a staggering 30 million cans of its iconic energy drink. That's enough to give every person in Texas an energy boost every day. But how does this global powerhouse transform simple ingredients into the world's leading energy drink? From humble beginnings in Thailand to massive state-of-the-art production facilities, this is how Red Bull creates over 30 million cans of its iconic energy drink every day. Red Bull isn't just any energy drink, it's the original that sparked a global industry now worth more than $80 billion. What started as a simple tonic for tired Thai laborers has evolved into a premium product that fuels everyone from office workers to extreme athletes. But the most impressive thing isn't Red Bull's marketing or sports teams. It's the incredible precision manufacturing that ensures the exact same taste and quality whether you're drinking a can in Tokyo, Berlin, or Los Angeles. Let's dive into the fascinating journey of how those familiar blue and silver cans make their way from raw ingredients to store shelves around the world. Red Bull's story doesn't begin in a lab, but in the rural heart of Thailand. Chaleo Yuvidya, born into a poor Chinese Thai farming family, spent his early years working the land before finding his way into the pharmaceutical industry. There, he learned about stimulants and energy-boosting compounds, knowledge that would soon prove vital. In the 1970s, as Thailand's economy surged, its working class, farmers, truckers, and laborers shouldered the load. Chaleo saw their need for a reliable, affordable energy boost. While other beverage companies targeted urban elites, he created Krating Dang, aka Red Bull, for the people doing the hardest work. The original drink was non-carbonated, sweeter, and bottled in glass. It quickly gained popularity among blue-collar workers, aided by grassroots marketing like sponsoring Muay Thai matches. Events rich in the same grit and endurance the drink promised. Its fate changed in 1982, when Austrian businessman Dietrich Mateschitz discovered Krating Dang during a trip to Thailand. The drink cured his jet lag, and he saw its global potential. 2 years later, he and Chaleo partnered, each investing $500,000 and holding 49% of the new venture. They tweaked the formula, making it carbonated, less sweet, and packaged in sleek cans, and launched Red Bull in Austria in 1987. The road to global success wasn't smooth. Some countries pushed back over caffeine concerns. But Mateschitz's savvy marketing, which tied Red Bull to extreme sports and youth culture, broke through. By the time it hit the US in 1997, Red Bull dominated, grabbing 75% of the energy drink market in its first year. Today, Red Bull sells over 12 billion cans a year and earned $10.9 billion in 2023. Proof that a bold idea, rooted in local insight and powered by global ambition, can fly. Red Bull might look simple on the outside, but what's inside each can is carefully engineered for consistency and performance. It all starts with water, but not just any water. Red Bull uses pure alpine water, filtered and treated to meet strict standards. That's the foundation for every can, no matter where in the world it's made. Next comes caffeine, about 80 milligrams per can, the same as a small cup of coffee. Red Bull uses synthetic caffeine to ensure every batch hits the mark perfectly, helping with focus, alertness, and short bursts of energy. Taurine is another key ingredient, and no, it has nothing to do with bulls. The name comes from its discovery, not its source. Red Bull uses a vegan-friendly synthetic version of this amino acid, which plays a supporting role in energy and brain function. Then there are the B vitamins, B3, B5, B6, and B12, which help convert food into energy. And for that sugar rush, Red Bull blends sucrose and glucose for fast fuel with 27 grams per can, unless you grab one of their sugar-free versions. While the exact formula can vary slightly from country to country due to regulations, Red Bull keeps the taste and performance consistent worldwide. Each ingredient is tested, measured, and mixed in climate-controlled facilities, part of a production process designed to pump out 30 million perfectly balanced cans every single day. The production of 30 million cans of Red Bull daily is a testament to modern manufacturing precision. The process begins with the careful sourcing of ingredients, continues through mixing and canning, and concludes with rigorous quality control before distribution worldwide. The journey begins with the meticulous preparation of each ingredient. In climate-controlled rooms, workers and automated systems measure precise amounts of each component. The caffeine, taurine, and B vitamins arrive in concentrated forms and must be carefully diluted to exact specifications. Even minor variations could affect taste or potency, so this stage requires both sophisticated equipment and trained technicians to ensure accuracy. Once prepared, the ingredients move to enormous mixing tanks where they're combined with the purified alpine water. These tanks can hold thousands of gallons of liquid and are equipped with specialized mixing equipment that ensures complete homogeneity throughout the batch. The mixing process follows a specific sequence and timing to achieve proper dissolution of all components. The mixed liquid then undergoes carbonation, where carbon dioxide is injected under pressure. This process requires precise control of temperature and pressure. Too much carbonation would make the drink unpleasantly fizzy and potentially cause can failures, while too little would result in a flat-tasting product. The carbonation level is continuously monitored and adjusted to maintain Red Bull's characteristic level of fizz. After carbonation, the liquid undergoes flash pasteurization, a process that rapidly heats the mixture to kill any potential microorganisms without affecting the taste. Unlike traditional pasteurization that uses lower temperatures for longer periods, flash pasteurization exposes the liquid to high temperatures, typically around 160 degrees Fahrenheit, for just a few seconds before rapidly cooling it again. This preserves flavor while ensuring safety and shelf stability. While the liquid is being prepared, another remarkable process is happening simultaneously: the production of Red Bull's iconic slim cans. These containers are made from 100% recyclable aluminum, supporting the brand's environmental sustainability efforts. The cans start as flat sheets of aluminum that are cut, shaped, and formed into cylinders. The interior of each can receives a thin polymer lining to prevent any interaction between the aluminum and the drink, which could affect taste or product safety. The exterior receives the famous Red Bull graphics through a high-speed printing process that can decorate thousands of cans per hour with perfect alignment and vibrant colors. Once the cans are formed and decorated, they move to the filling lines. These incredibly fast automated systems can fill, seal, and check thousands of cans per minute. The filling happens in a sealed environment to prevent contamination, with the cans first being rinsed with purified water, then filled from the bottom up to minimize foaming. Each can receives exactly 8.4 ounces, 250 milliliters, of liquid, measured by weight rather than volume for greater accuracy. After filling, the cans are immediately sealed with aluminum tops in a process called seaming. This creates an airtight seal that preserves carbonation and prevents contamination. The seaming happens in fractions of a second, with rotating wheels crimping the lid onto the can body in a two-stage operation that creates a double seam. Quality control is integrated throughout the production process, but filled cans undergo additional checks before being released for distribution. Automated systems verify proper fill levels, detect any leaks, and ensure proper seaming. Random samples are pulled for laboratory testing of taste, carbonation levels, and ingredient concentrations. The approved cans then enter the packaging phase. They're grouped into the familiar 4-packs, 12-packs, or 24-packs, depending on market requirements. Specialized machines wrap them in cardboard or plastic packaging, add barcodes and tracking information, and prepare them for palletizing. The pallets are then wrapped in protective film and labeled for shipping. Throughout this entire process, computers monitor every aspect of production, collecting data on temperatures, pressures, flow rates, and timing. This information allows Red Bull to maintain consistent quality while identifying and addressing any deviations before they affect the final product. The entire facility operates under strict good manufacturing practice guidelines, with regular cleaning and sanitization to prevent cross-contamination. The scale of this operation is breathtaking. Producing 30 million cans daily means filling almost 350 cans every second, 24 hours a day. Despite this incredible volume, each can that leaves the facility is virtually identical to every other can produced that day, or last month, or last year. This consistency across billions of cans is perhaps the most impressive aspect of Red Bull's production process. Creating 30 million perfect cans daily is just half the challenge. Getting them to consumers in over 170 countries presents an equally complex logistical puzzle. Red Bull has developed a sophisticated global distribution network that ensures freshness and availability worldwide. The journey begins at the production facilities, where the packaged cans are loaded onto trucks or trains for the first leg of their journey. Red Bull operates a hub-and-spoke distribution model, with regional distribution centers receiving large shipments that are then broken down for delivery to local markets. This approach optimizes shipping efficiency while maintaining flexibility to respond to local demand fluctuations. Temperature control is crucial during distribution. Energy drinks can lose quality if exposed to extreme heat or cold. Red Bull's shipping containers and warehouses maintain climate-controlled environments to preserve product integrity. The company also employs sophisticated inventory management systems that track each batch from production through the entire supply chain, enabling quick responses to any quality concerns and efficient stock rotation. In many markets, Red Bull handles its own distribution rather than relying on third-party beverage distributors. This unusual approach gives the company greater control over how its products are handled, stored, and presented to consumers. It also allows Red Bull to maintain direct relationships with retailers, providing merchandising support and ensuring proper product placement. This direct distribution model has been particularly important for Red Bull's refrigerated presence strategy, ensuring that their products are available cold and ready to consume in convenience stores, gas stations, and other high-traffic locations where impulse purchases are common. The distinctive Red Bull refrigerators seen in these locations are actually provided by the company as part of its distribution strategy, giving the brand premium placement and visibility. The final step in the distribution chain involves local delivery teams who stock shelves, set up displays, and ensure that retailers have the right mix of Red Bull products for their specific customer base. These teams also gather market intelligence that flows back to Red Bull's planning departments, creating a feedback loop that helps the company respond to changing consumer preferences. From the factory to the consumer's hand, a can of Red Bull might travel thousands of miles through dozens of handling points, yet the product that reaches the final consumer is identical to the one that left the production line. This consistency across a global distribution network is a testament to Red Bull's logistical expertise and commitment to quality at every stage. While production excellence ensures Red Bull's quality, it's the brand's revolutionary marketing approach that transformed it from a beverage into a global cultural phenomenon. Red Bull doesn't just sell an energy drink, it sells a lifestyle, an attitude, and an aspiration. When Dietrich Mateschitz brought Red Bull to Western markets, he faced a fundamental challenge. Consumers didn't know what an energy drink was or why they should want one. Rather than focusing on traditional product advertising, Mateschitz created a marketing strategy that associated Red Bull with extreme sports, adventure, and boundary-pushing achievement, values that resonated with the brand's initial target market of young, active consumers. This strategy manifested in Red Bull's sponsorship of extreme sports athletes and events. From cliff diving and air racing to mountain biking and snowboarding, Red Bull became synonymous with activities that represented energy, risk-taking, and pushing human limits. The company didn't just place its logo at these events, it created and owned them, developing properties like the Red Bull Air Race, Red Bull Crashed Ice, and the Red Bull Cliff Diving World Series. Perhaps the most spectacular example of this marketing approach was the Red Bull Stratos project, where Felix Baumgartner jumped from the edge of space, breaking the sound barrier with his body during freefall. This event generated unprecedented global media coverage and exemplified Red Bull's Giving Wings tagline in the most literal sense. Beyond sports, Red Bull expanded into music and culture through initiatives like the Red Bull Music Academy and ownership of media outlets. The company even owns multiple professional sports teams, including Formula One racing teams and soccer clubs. This diverse portfolio of activities creates countless touchpoints with consumers that go far beyond traditional advertising. This marketing approach supports the premium positioning and pricing of Red Bull products. Despite being more expensive than many competing energy drinks, Red Bull maintains its market leadership because consumers aren't just buying caffeine and taurine. They're buying into the aspirational lifestyle that Red Bull represents. Remarkably, this elaborate marketing ecosystem ultimately supports the sale of essentially one core product, though now available in different sizes and formulations. The production excellence that enables consistent quality at massive scale provides the foundation for this marketing superstructure. Without reliable product quality, even the most brilliant marketing would eventually fail. The synergy between Red Bull's production capabilities and marketing strategy has created a unique business model. While most beverage companies produce many different products and market them conventionally, Red Bull has focused on producing one product exceptionally well and marketing it in revolutionary ways. This approach has transformed a simple Thai energy tonic into a global brand valued at billions of dollars. Red Bull's journey from a local Thai energy tonic to a global powerhouse selling 12 billion cans annually is a remarkable story of entrepreneurial vision, production excellence, and marketing innovation. At its core, the success of Red Bull rests on a foundation of consistent quality, the assurance that every can, anywhere in the world, delivers exactly the experience consumers expect. The 30 million cans produced daily represent an incredible feat of modern manufacturing. From the careful selection and preparation of ingredients to the precision filling of those distinctive slim cans, every step in the process reflects Red Bull's commitment to quality at massive scale. The production facilities operate with the precision of a Swiss watch, despite working at speeds that would have been unimaginable just decades ago. Yet what makes Red Bull truly unique is how this manufacturing excellence supports a brand that has transcended its product category. Through its association with extreme sports, music, and culture, Red Bull has become more than just an energy drink. It's become a symbol of pushing boundaries and achieving the extraordinary. This powerful brand identity creates a premium positioning that allows Red Bull to command higher prices while maintaining market leadership. The partnership between Chaleo Uvidya and Dietrich Mateschitz combined complementary strengths, product development, and marketing vision to create something greater than either could have achieved alone. Their collaboration demonstrates how cross-cultural partnerships can leverage different perspectives to create global success. As Red Bull continues to grow, the challenge remains the same: maintaining perfect consistency across billions of cans while evolving to meet changing consumer preferences and regulatory requirements. The company's ability to balance massive-scale production with unwavering quality standards will determine whether it can maintain its leadership position in an increasingly competitive energy drink market. From Thai laborers seeking an affordable energy boost to extreme athletes pushing human limits, Red Bull has maintained its fundamental promise: to provide wings when people need them most. Behind every slim blue and silver can is an intricate dance of science, engineering, logistics, and marketing that makes possible not just a beverage, but a global phenomenon. Thank you for tuning in. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution, and for your contribution.